Hey guys, yes, I'm in my PJs, and yes, I'm wearing a scarf right now, but I haven't done a confessional in quite some time, so I figured it would be a good time to talk some strategy with you all. So, yay! We finally merged. I've been looking forward to the merge for quite some time now because I didn't want to stay on those same tribes and lose because I don't know what I would have done as far as who I would have wanted to vote off. And I'm so glad that I didn't have to even think about that situation because I don't know how it would have played out. Now we're merged on the same tribe as DQ again, so that's interesting. So Jamie comes over, and I was shocked, to say the least, that he stayed. Apparently he used an idol and they voted for him. I did just get some new tea, though, that they did not vote for him, that he wasted an idol, and that their plan was to tell everyone that he got voted out, which, I mean, does make sense considering he was adamant, or adamant? He was adamant on keeping DQ. And I think it's also apparent why he wants to keep DQ. He thinks he has me. Well, I don't know if he thinks that anymore, to be honest, because I haven't really been putting in much effort with him. But I've just been exhausted, honestly, and I just haven't wanted to pretend to talk. But that's neither here nor there. He thinks he has me. He probably thinks he has DQ. And he knows that if he keeps us both in, we're going to be gunning after each other. And I don't want to give him that satisfaction of pinning us against each other. I mean, feminism, hello. I know you guys always joke that I do go after all the women, but I only go after the women who come for me. I'm all about feminism, so I don't want to keep going back and forth with DQ. But, unfortunately, that may be the what the hell is going on? Did you guys hear that? Yikes. So this is the plan. Mikey, I love Mikey. He's a very, very good friend of mine. He actually got me, let me see if I can find it, because he came to New York, and he got me a monogrammed journal from his company in stationery. And he also got me a binder, but it's in color. Anyway, I love Mikey so much. He's such a good friend of mine. I think he's so funny, and I just adore him. So obviously, I'm working with him. But it is difficult because I also have social ties with Liban and Robbie, who I also really like those guys. Love Robbie. I think he's so funny. Like, we crack up when we're on call. But I think the only thing that sketches me out about Robbie is he's the only person who really understands how I play the game. We went to Final 3 together in Baby Hell, and we had a bumpy start because I was with him, and then I was lying to him, and then I was with him again, and then he voted me out third because he thought I was going to win, which I probably would have, so I don't hold that against him. But he'll do it again. Like, he says that he doesn't care who he ends up in the end with and that he'd be happy to lose against me, but I just don't think that's true because it's not true for me. I'm going to have to get rid of people who I do think are threats, and I think he's a threat, so there's that. But for now, I do trust him, obviously, and I do want to work with him. But I don't know what I need. This game has just been so stressful because I'm in so many pots and pans, and I have an alliance with everyone. Everyone except maybe John at this point. I had a pretty interesting talk with Derek, and he did seek me out to chat, which was nice because, I really didn't want him to go that round when he left on the original Shock Tribe. And Jamie was sort of pushing it. And I thought about going to Rocks, but after talking with Courtney, we both decided that that was not the best thing to do, to move forward, to go to Rocks for someone that early in the game. And that sucked, obviously. I didn't want to see him go. So I'm so happy that he's still here. But I was obviously I was aware of the fact that he may have had some issues with me. And he cleared that up and said that he didn't. It could be damage control. Could be telling the truth. To be honest, it's irrelevant to me. I don't really care. Because I do like Derek and I like talking to him. And I think that he could be like a little secret weapon in this game. I am a bit hesitant to chat with him more because I do know that he has ties with DQ and obviously Jamie. And he was very honest with me in the fact that he did not want Jamie to go this round, which was pretty telling and quite obvious, I would say. That just goes to show how good of a social game Jamie is playing, which is why he needs to go. So I don't know if we'll get the votes this round, but it would be interesting to see how that works. And I do have a plan in action, but I won't speak it into existence yet because I just really don't want to. I wouldn't want to do it. So we'll see. If we can't get Jamie out, I am going to try to get DQ out. I think Robbie would be on board considering DQ just loves to talk about me. And I love to talk about her, to be honest. I think she's a character. And whether she trusts me or not in this game, I guess she shouldn't. She has every right to not trust me, so I don't really fault her for that. Who else was I chatting with recently? Courtney has just been like a little wet log. Like, I like Courtney. We've had great conversations, but recently she's just been so distant and she hasn't really chatted with me, and I don't know. It's just weird because when she originally came over to the Bacab, were we Bacab? I guess we were Bacab. Maybe so. I don't know. When she originally came over to the tribe and I chose her to be on our tribe, she was like, "Oh my God, please tell me I'm not on the bottom." And it was like so dramatic, and I was just waiting for like the violins to just. That doesn't really sound like a violin, but anyway, you get the gist. I was expecting that to happen and like the doves to appear and cue the credits, and it was just a little dramatic. Like, girl, I barely know if I'm safe this round. I chose you because I thought that we could work together and we'd be a solid two. But if you are already thinking that you're on the bottom, then might as well just put you there. I don't know. These people are wild. I really, 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 really hope that we can get Jamie out. I just think it's necessary because if Jamie tries to get out a Liban... This is the thing. If Jamie tries to get out a Liban or a Katie, we lose a number. We being myself, Robbie, and Mikey. And whoever stays out of the Katie Liban. So that's what? Like 4-4? 4-4 is not good, people. Especially when there's idols at stake. Idols that can be played. You want to be able to at least split the vote. So, I don't know. I'm just so stressed out. And I'm not getting too comfortable. I realize that people will eventually catch into my game. If they're not catching on already, then I don't know what to tell them. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on currently. I'm going to have a conversation later with Courtney and tell her, oh, that was the missing T. Derek told me that Jamie said Courtney's name. I don't know if he said Courtney's name to distance himself from Courtney, or if Jamie said Courtney's name because he really wants her gone. Because he told me Liban. And so I don't know what he's thinking. And the fact that he lied, or apparently lied, about DQ and all of them, like, they didn't even vote him out, and it's just a little sketchy, and it doesn't really work out well. So we'll see how this week goes. I don't really plan on winning this competition, but I will try, because if DQ wins, I'm gonna have to resort to like plan Z, which I really don't want to. So we'll see.